Hey everyone, today I'm going to be answering a question that some of you might have. What is climate change? First, let's look at the words climate and change. Climate is the pattern of weather in a region or area, and change is something becoming different. Now, when we piece these definitions together, we get the pattern of weather in a region becoming different. But the more official definition of climate change, according to the United Nations, is the long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. And although climate change isn't necessarily bad, us humans are driving it forward. And this isn't a good thing. We push climate change forward by boosting a heat-trapping greenhouse effect, which causes temperatures to rise. The greenhouse effect, according to National Geographic, happens when gases known as greenhouse gases, like CO2, also called carbon dioxide, collect in the Earth's atmosphere. These gases allow the sun to shine on Earth's surface, but traps the heat that reflects back up into the atmosphere. Although the greenhouse effect does keep us warm and comfortable, it's dangerous because people have been releasing a large amount of greenhouse gases into our atmosphere, and it's trapping way more heat than usual. Because some areas are getting hotter than usual, it's changing the climate. And unnatural climate change is bad because it negatively harms plants, animals, and even people like you and me. For example, imagine if you were a polar bear living in the Arctic, a place covered in snow and ice with freezing temperatures. Once it starts getting hotter, your home starts melting, and although at first it might not even be that noticeable, as humans continue to release more greenhouse gases into our atmosphere, it's getting way too hot. And the ice you depend on so badly starts to melt away, which creates a very bad situation for you. This imaginary situation is sadly real, except for the fact that you are not a polar bear, of course. But the point of the example was to show how climate change's impact on our environment negatively affects wildlife and us in a lot of different ways. The polar ice caps melting is just one of them. Now, let's recap. First, we learned the definition of climate change, which is the long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. And we know that climate change isn't inherently bad, but only when it becomes unnatural does it start getting bad. Then we learned about the greenhouse effect, which is when certain gases allow us to collect heat in Earth's atmosphere. And like climate change, the greenhouse effect wasn't originally bad, but when people started putting more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, we started getting more heat in our atmosphere, causing a rise in temperature, which isn't good because it not only negatively affects plants, it harms animals and humans as well. Hopefully you learned something from this video, but if not, I hope this was a good refresher. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And thank you for watching. Bye!